Very specific.
So where does the Amazon begin, by the way?
Begins south in Peru, in the highlands of Arequipa. That's the first drop that comes up from the Andes. And right now, again, the river, when the river is normally high, at normal tides, you don't see all this.
So the water can come to where?
Up here.
To this level here.
Yeah. So everything goes up.
Everything.
Everything flows. La gente se transporta en canoas.
But how do they move between the houses then? By boat?
Yeah, by boats. Little canoes.
And there's the river out there.
You should pick up only one of the packages.
They're heavy, you mean?
Yes,
He is strong.
Very good. El agua llega, digamos, al nivel de la fábrica y todavía no está en el nivel más bajo. Right now, people tell me that the tide is not at this lowest level, and the tide comes up to just up here, to the level of the factory.
The tide will come from where it is now,
and even go lower.
Lower than this, but it will at some point be right up to the factory layer.
Right.
Level. Incredible.
Far away. You can notice it because it doesn't have any black, major black things. It started to rotten, if you want to call it that way, or oxidate.
Oxidize, huh?
Oxidization. Every day it comes. So we try to produce all the palmito that comes in the same day, up to whatever time it comes. You need to work it. Because every day passes, it starts an oxidation.
So we process quickly.
Yes, this is a palmito that comes from 2 days, I don't know, up or downstream. This is a very fresh palmito.
So each one of these bundles is one palm tree.
Correct.
And weighs about?
How much will it be? 3 kilos. 3 kilos?
Each piece is 3 kilos. And in a bundle?
More or less.
And in a bundle we have?
In a bundle, en cada taro, ¿cuántos hay? 14. No, depende.
12? 10, 12?
Depends.
So it comes up the river? Up or down?
Up or down, comes over. And when it arrives to the factory, each of the owner of the tonta, who sells up to us, it is given a ticket where it says the name of the guy, where he came from, and how many sticks it came. So it is separated in lots of every single person that comes in with his raw materials. El guasaí es una palmera que durante 5 años. Okay. So then after it is processed, you'll know the yield, how many tins will come out of the product. And I've explained it to you. The better yield, or the less sticks goes into a case. We have a certain amount of sticks per case, and the less palitos or sticks that used in a case is good for him because we give him a premium. And if he brings 2 small palmito, very thin,
they're too young.
That means they're too young, and then it will fit more sticks per case. That's how we, let's say,
control
that they won't pay me less. You see? It's not the quantity of pounds or pounds, but because of the yield.
So the financial incentive is to bring the mature palm.
The mature palm, that's right. Todo el embalaje es natural, ¿no? Y acá las cáscaras protegen la materia prima. everything is natural. This is these are not courses. This is parts of certain trees. We use it as.
So even the binder is the rope is natural.
Everything
from a tree.
And this, they keep layers to keep the center core of the palmito fresh. Then they peel it up, and they only take the fresher part. And inside of the factory, before they started to cut it, they peel it the last layer.
So there's one more layer to go.
There's more layer to go. So
inside the
from
factory.
here to the factory, it will ruin or blacken. There's arriving. Right now,
yes.
you want to see how
Sure, let's take a look.
from there to here.
Just in 5 minutes, it starts to oxidize.
It's like the banana.
So we have to cook it quickly.
You take the banana, you peel the banana and starts the oxidation.
It's true. So it's like
That's
that.
the same thing.
Wow. Very fresh then.
And that's why you have to be very, very fast to
Once it
produce
comes inside, then the next layer is removed.
It's removed the last layer. So from there comes to the cutters. And they start to cut in the pieces of the size of the tin. Depending on what part it is, here are the roundels.
So those are the slices, yes?
Slices. The long slices is making in the middle here, and the holes are over there. That's kind of, you see these are the growing leaves of the palm.
This is interesting, huh?
These are the leaves that are growing inside.
And so
That's
we are eating the leaves before they come out, before they emerge.
Exactly. That's it. This is the most tender. And as you can see, this part, the precatoria, the precatoria has the most leaves. That's why it's so tender.
Oh, that's nice.
Is it? It's very nice.
But you said not to take it, but what can I do? All right, can you explain this again? So here we have each of these little small batches are marked.
Are marked and says the name of the supplier, where it came from, part of the river, upstream or downstream.
Yes.
And its yield. So if the guy comes over, we can pay it right now because it's already packed, and we make the count of the tin.
And you keep a record of this that is associated with the code. So if you have a problem, you know exactly who did it, where it's from, etc.
That's it.
Very good. We're not running now, but if we were, this is where you would bring in the tins. Would be on this conveyor, and
this is the exhauster, we call it.
The exhauster.
Exhauster.
And what's taking place in here?
It's a free to maintain to homogenize the temperature of the water with the bihajapan.
Okay.
And it's certain minutes to come from the entrance to coming out.
Yes.
So it arrives to a certain level of temperature. That uniforms the water with the hachapan.
Okay.
So everything, and then comes to the closure, and it's also the temperature makes the vacuum when you close it.
Okay.
Dilatarse, como se dice, with the heat it grows like that.
Yes.
When it
expands,
and then it
contracts again.
And that's how the vacuum comes.
Se contrae y hace así.
And then it comes out. And here is flowing water, normal water, because there's always a spillage of the brine, and the brine is very corrosive.
Right.
So they put the cans in here.
Yes.
Take it out. Fill up the baskets.
Okay.
And these baskets are the ones that go into the into the autoclave.
Autoclave. Mm-hmm.
So we have 4.
Good. So the baskets here with full of cans go into the autoclave, and this is
This is three autoclave. No, yeah, I think it's from two baskets in each autoclave.
Equivalente a 40. Cada pasada,
Each
cada batch,
each basket is 20 cases.
okay.
Okay, and each batch.
And this is where it pasteurizes
No, the pasteurization is this is the final cooking.
the final cooking. Okay.
And from here comes to the showers. That's where the pasteurization comes in. It comes really hot and goes into cold water. The difference in temperature makes the pasteurization.
Ah, so okay.
además que le da la textura deseada.
And that's
Basically
that
it.
won't tell you.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's the part of the texture.
That's fine. That's a technique.
That's it.
And then from here, those will go into the autoclaves. Great.
Going to be in the number 2. On top of each basket, there goes they put a can so that will serve us for the testing after the cooking.
That's good.
They cleaned it up. That's the day of production. That's the coating of what you have inside.
Okay, perfect.